Hello my beautiful children and welcome back to Pathfinder, a game that I've never played before and don't actually know the rules to, so it's probably going to go piss poor. But that's probably the funny, fun thing about this game, is watching me struggle and suffer, and I am playing in normal mode as well. Most people recommend playing in like easy or story mode just to get to grips with the game, but because I play Baldur's Gate, because I'm good at Baldur's Gate, I'm gonna just go straight into this game and play it as it's normal. But it's a fun game nonetheless. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. It just looks like a new and improved Baldur's Gate game at the moment. The UI's taking a bit of time to get used to, just so I can understand it. This video is going to be quite funny because there's a character that you meet and I try to heal her and oops, I mess up. But for the moment, my first impressions of the game, yeah, it's really fun. Reminds me a lot of Baldur's Gate, and just looks like a more up-to-date, modernised version, a bit more polished than Baldur's Gate. Because in all fairness, there was a lot of bugs in Baldur's Gate. Obviously, anyone who's OG player of Baldur's Gate knows that there's quite a few bugs. One of my most hated bugs in that game was characters getting stuck inside of each other. So here what I do is launching off some magic missiles, but I'm just having a look at some of the spells first, just to see what he's got. I do a bit of cross, that's it. But what I don't count on is the fact that I had sneak attack bonus, so they got completely wrecked, and I didn't even have to cast any spells from that little gnome thing. Can't remember what his name is. But yeah, I don't actually know how stealth attacks work in this game. I'm not entirely sure. Is it just if I get seen, if I'm unseen, do I get the bonus, or I don't know. If any of you have played Pathfinder before on like this game, let me know how stealth attacks work. I know exactly how they work in Baldur's Gate, but this game is slightly different because there I wasn't stealthed and I just shot arrows normally, and it was a sneak attack. So I don't know how that works, and I don't know what I did there to get the sneak attack. Regardless, it's so what I'm doing, I'm so used to having my quick save on Q, so I just wanted to change it to that because I didn't actually know which was the quick save, and then I thought in my head, well, the normal button is F5, press that, figured it out, it's quick save, but I want to change it to Q purely for the case of it's just more ergonomically friendly for me because I'm used to playing Baldur's Gate. And it's just, my brain's now, it's ingrained into my mind that to press Q is to save. And besides Q, quick save, whatever, yeah. And then I'm just having a look at a couple of the other controls, just to see what's going on. I was going to change a quick load, but I didn't see the point. Purely because I never quick load. If I die, then I load. If I mess up, I press escape and load. It's, yeah. I do things the long, hard way, I guess. One of the biggest mistakes I made, and it was in this room right now. Well, actually, maybe not mistakes, but I don't know. I made a mistake later on based on the reasoning and judgment of this room.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold.
Yeah. Tartushi, that's his name. The little gnome sorcerer. Chaotic evil, if I remember rightly.
A lot.
Are you out of it?
Characters are quite interesting in this game so far as well. Like, it's not typical like Baldur's Gate where you're saddled with one neutral character and one sort of like goody two shoes, like lawful good character. But in this you start off with two evil characters, because that lady there. And then you start off with like a bard, and I'm assuming she's a good guy because just the way she acts. But I liked this character a lot, to the point where I kind of want to restart the game and get her to be like my ally, just because I really like the idea of her. And she's, funnily enough, she's undead. So I wanted to I find this out later on, but I was having a look. It said she was an elf, so I thought, okay, she's an elf, easy. I didn't actually read the biography, of the character. Biography tells a lot, which is something I'm going to take to heart now from now on. Whenever I get a character, I'm going to start actually reading about said people, just to know if certain things work on them. Because, you know, in normal games, you don't really, like, you get a character, you don't really, you know, pay much attention. I don't anyway. And I play like a normal person. But unfortunately, in this game, well, fortunately, in this game, it's a little bit more in depth. Just moving my formation around. I put my bard sort of at the front because I wanted my main character to not get hit at all.
How curious.
So I kind of want to have a couple of meat shields in the way. It's a good thing I'm actually a rogue as well, because I can actually disarm these traps, which is always fun. I don't think bards can disarm. I know they can in. I know bards can unlock things in Baldur's Gate.
I did it.
But I'm not entirely sure about Pathfinder rules.
I deserve better.
But yeah, just having a good old time at the moment. And then I don't know how scrolls work either. I don't know if it works the same.
No backwards.
I've yet to use them. I'm not actually reading any of the tutorial tooltips. I just kind of just closed it and thought, okay, I'll do that later. I'll learn on the, you know, in the deep end, I guess.
Stand against me.
So here I believe I casted magic missiles in general, but I also thought I'd do bardic courage, inspire courage, just to get a couple of extra saving rolls and stuff like that. Oh, that's it, I used Ray of Frost. Just, I wanted to see what Ray of Frost looked like, and it looks awesome, but it missed, so, oops. But yeah, I just wanted to have inspire courage just to, like, see, like, what it looked like. I like the idea of what the spells look like. And here I was just messing around with my skills, seeing what to do, how things work and stuff like that. So one thing, I was looking for a healing spell just to see if anyone had one. She doesn't. Well, she does, but she doesn't, if you know what I mean. Find out later on why. And then I realised I had health potions, and this is the bit where I get really confused. It's just, yeah, very odd, because I don't read.
I will grant your request. You have my
So
attention.
I'm just, at the moment, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Trying to find out where my potions are, I guess, is what I was trying to do. What I was trying to figure out. Obviously they're in my inventory. You have to equip them to your belt for them to work. And you can only equip one instance of potion, so you can't have like 5 or 10 equipped on one belt. And then I got confused because there was things on the side of my screen popping out when I clicked it. I clicked that by complete accident, if I'll be perfectly honest. But yeah, I tried to drink a potion, and yeah, it was quite funny actually what happened. It just really confused me. But this character here, she looks badass. If anything, she looks awesome, really cool, and just something I'd be interested in. Like, if I was to play an evil character, then learning her backstory, I guess. Just because, from what I find out, it seems like she'd have a really cool backstory. And now you see here, I drink a healing potion and she takes damage. And I'm getting really confused. My first thought was, are my healing potions poisoned? Do they not work? I really didn't know. I just saw she's an elf, female, neutral evil, Inquisitor class. Didn't say anything else. It genuinely did not say anything on that page of why healing potions wouldn't work, unless I'm blind, which I probably am. And I was looking at the potion thinking, right, is there a bug? I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have to reinstall the game. Nope. On the actual character biography section, which I find out later when I actually bother to read, it turns out, yeah, she's undead. You can't actually heal her with normal means of healing, so she has to use the opposite version of Cure Wounds, which is Inflict, which I thought was really cool. Here as well, I didn't have a clue what I was doing when I was moving these things around. I kind of just got there by luck, if I'm be perfectly honest, because it's a puzzle, but I didn't actually know what I was doing. Which is most of the time I don't have a clue what I'm doing, I just kind of wing it and it seems to work. So I just leave it like that, and then I'm stealthing, which means I'm walking awfully slow. Hopefully stealth, you know, is a bit more interesting later on in the game when I become my arcane wizard, Trickster. I like the idea of stealthing and then, you know, casting spells and just destroying people with like one ray of frost or ray of flame or whatever it is. And I open this door and I find out there's more statues. I didn't realise those statues moved the other statues from the other room. So again, I guess I just got really lucky and winging it. Also here I'm just trying to again figure out if I've got any spells to heal her, because I thought there was going to be enemies in this room. There wasn't, luckily. And then here I'm like, okay, there must be a way of getting all of their swords in the correct position, which there is. I managed to do completely by accident by doing that. But I didn't realise that those soldiers in the other room also affected this door opening. So I just, again, completely lucky to manage to open this treasure vault thing. I wonder what the perfect way to play through this first instance of missions would be, because I'd love to learn how to play this game perfectly. Like, that's why I like Baldur's Gate so much, is because you know the novelty of playing a game for the first time, and it's hard, it's difficult, but then that's the fun of it. It's brilliant, but then you get more fun out of a game like after understanding the game and playing like half-arsing your way through the game because you kind of don't understand. But then the second time you play through it, you understand a lot more, and then that makes the game even more fun for me because I actually know what I'm doing. Again, I'd like to learn how to play this game to the point where I can actually play another character and have it stupidly good, and I guess almost like play it through like how my Baldur's Gate characters would be, maybe even solo run this game, which I'm assuming is possible.
Share your will.
Because it's possible in Baldur's Gate, and that game is ridiculously hard. So far, I think this game's probably easier than Baldur's Gate. Like, I seem to hit quite often. Enemies seem to just turn into mush constantly. Like, my crits are you know, good.
May I see your entrails,
so
please?
I have this feeling that this game is going to be easier, but we'll find out later on, obviously. But difference between this game is I think you only get 5 companions.
What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins.
It's not fun at all.
Psh. Of course.
Just meeting this tiefling character, and I chose the second option because of like the knowledge check and stuff like that.
Oasis can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just
so
say
she's
the
a
word.
Kelshite.
I like making new friends.
But she's
I am
a
Kaesi,
tiefling,
one
from
of
what
the
I
many
can
here who
see.
seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi.
I don't
But
know if
unlike
there's a
the
difference
others, I
between
never dropped my
like
guard, day
I'm
or
pretty
night.
sure tiefling's the race
That's why I'm still
and
alive.
Kelshite
I don't
is
know where you're heading,
the
but I'll be
place,
at
if
the
I can remember
entrance to the
rightly,
main hall.
because obviously it
I
was
think I saw some guards there.
referenced in Baldur's Gate very loosely. I'm only normally very good with Forgotten Realms era, which is Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights as well as Forgotten Realms. So I'm only normally good with that, and Icewind Dale, I guess.
Soon we shall meet.
Oh yeah, I thought this was quite funny. I saw that. I was like, oh, I have to pick that one. Aren't you? Just being a bit premature. It's just a scratch, just because it reminded me of Monty Python when the Black Knight gets his arm cut off. It's like just but a scratch.
I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain
And yeah, my next companion. Oh no, it's 6 companions. I am just very stupid. But yeah, 6 companions. Very standard for a normal.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what to call this sort of game. I know it's like a TRPG or something like that, but I just call it Baldur's Gate style games. Funnily enough, though, the new Baldur's Gate 3 does not fit this type of genre. It's a lot different, and I'm actually looking forward to that because it's a completely new game. Different mechanics. Obviously, it's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, but you know, it's third person. You control one character and then you switch like you would in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, that sort of thing. And combat again is quite different again because it is all turn-based combat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's like playing an actual D&D game, whereas Baldur's Gate, you know, you had your rounds, but rounds were like 4 seconds long, and you could choose to just do nothing, but you had to like pause the game, stack your options, stuff like that. Whereas from what I've seen in the new Baldur's Gate gameplay, it's not quite like that. Right, so I'm going to end the episode here. Just at the moment, keeping these episodes short and sweet for you guys, just in case. Obviously, if you guys want to watch more, then please do. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, next episode we'll be running through the fire and figuring out how to, you know, play the game a bit more and understand it. Yes, as I go through, I'll probably pick it up a bit more. But yes, bear with me. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a really nice day. Please leave a like and subscribe. As I said, helps out a massive bunch. Oh, pardon me. It helps me. It makes me want to do more episodes if you guys are, you know, happy to watch, willing to watch it. But yes, thank you again, and yeah, peace out. Bye.